everyone.
So today I am the passenger princess of Ami Mediranta and we are driving to somewhere and it was gonna be a long drive. So we decided that we're gonna do like a little talk session. I hope you enjoy this video. Mostly what we talk about in this is parenting, her parenting journey. I ask her a lot of questions. She gives the most amazing answers. So I hope you enjoy this video. Do you want to talk about like being a girl mom? Okay, so let's talk like curfews. Like Shreya and I have to get back home by a certain time for our safety. Don't you think you'll have a curfew? You will not have a curfew for your son because like, is it not safer for men?
See, so this is not based on a girl or a boy.
So
This is based on the safety aspect. Wherever I feel that my child is not safe, certain things will have to be taken care of.
no.
If I think that my boy is safe and it's okay for him to come late, then I will not be worried about it and I will allow him to be out.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I said. It is in interest of my child.
And is it not hard to like make a decision where your child is not happy at the moment, but you know that they're going to be safe?
That is more important, right?
So, but like,
Because
is it
currently-
not hard for you like to see your
It is
child
not-
upset in the moment?
So then I need to go an extra mile, explain to my child, not in a way of throwing tantrums and just showing my power and control that no, this is what I'm a parent, I know best for you. Not these kind of conversations. I need to take an extra mile to explain in an assertive way
Yeah.
that see, I want you to be happy, but this is the concern I have. If you have any way to address this,
Yeah.
I would be happy to send you at whatever place you want to go. So your conversation also shows your genuine concern about your child.
Yeah. So
And-
you feel like if you just explain to people what your thought process is, it helps.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are some 3 tips that you would give to a parent to convince, like, to
Be
explain to the
consistent
child?
be consistent in your approach. It is not about currently the problem has occurred. Now I have to go and search for solution and everything. Make your consistent effort to
Yeah.
make the world around your child in such a way that when a situation occurs, it is only the matter of small steps that you have to take.
So build the foundation.
Build the foundation strong. Whenever you are having a normal dialogue at home,
Yeah.
you somehow try to
Connect the dots.
connect the dots so that when the time comes,
Yeah.
it is not that hard for you.
So it's a cakewalk.
It's like a cakewalk, not always, but
Easier
still
than
you
not.
have done whatever you can.
Any other tips?
So with me, it's very clear. My vision is clear. My decision is already taken. Then I do anything and everything to make sure that it happens.
Wow. Impressive.
So talk to if talking to 3 people will not help, talk to 5 people, talk to 10 people. But you have to make sure that whatever you have thought should
Work out.
work out. See, there are always alternatives in life. It is just that you need to be flexible enough.
And were there any other parenting concerns?
Now you talk to 100 people but things are not working out. Identify someone who can speak to your child in a better way.
Give me an example.
If you remember, I was not able to convince you about something a year back when we had some kind of, difference
Oh,
in
was it about the
opinion.
trip?
About the trip also, yeah. So then I involved my brother. I know he's a wise man and very level-headed person as well. So I
Shout out.
involved him. Sorry?
I said shout out to Mama.
Yeah. So then I involved him to explain you why I am saying this,
Yeah.
what is my side, and I think he did it in just 2 to 3 sentences.
Yeah.
He was able to convince
Yeah.
you. Again, going back to the same point, if you have decided something, make sure it happens. You may have to go not only an extra mile, so many extra miles,
Yeah.
but whatever is to be done is to be done.
And I think at the end of the day, like when you know you just have a genuine concern and like your intentions are very positive, then like you're also very sure of your decision. So you become confident in asking for help to ensure that that happens.
Yes.
I'm sure like you've been a parent for what, 20 years now. Give me like your top 5 tips you would give to a new parent.
First and foremost, as a parent, how happy and aligned you are in your life.
Yeah.
That is the most important. You cannot say that I am unhappy, my life is not aligned, I am disturbed, but I will do the right things with my child. It's very difficult.
So if you wanna like
And I don't say that everyone's life is aligned or happy, but more efforts are to be put to make that happen. There are ways and means to, make sure you do that.
yeah.
But
Yeah, that's the same principle. Like if you are not happy, you cannot give what you don't have.
absolutely. Second thing which is important is, even if you are disciplining your child, as I told you, you are very clear that you are doing it for the right
Intention.
reason, intention, and what you have said and done, you cannot deprive your child from your love.
Oh,
So that is what we call it as unconditional
unconditional
for your child.
for sure. Yeah.
So you cannot deprive your child of your love. There can be differences, but one consistent thing the child should know is, whatever said and done, my parents love me. A very simple thing. We all make mistakes. We all make wrong decisions in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, our children are also going to make mistakes. But if you are tolerant of their mistakes, if you stand by them and show them that irrespective of their decisions, their mistakes, you love them, it will make a difference.
For sure. And like as a kid also, like I feel like I can always come up to you or dad and like talk about something that's bothering me or something that's going on.
So that is what we have tried
Yeah.
in so many years.
Yeah.
It is also very important to have the right kind of, relationship with your spouse, because parenting is a journey which is together. I'm not talking about the single parents. That is completely a different
Journey,
perspective
yeah.
and journey and everything.
For sure.
But I'm talking about both the parents being there with
Yeah.
the child. So when both the parents are nurturing that child together, it is extremely important how their relationship.
Plays along.
Yeah.
For sure.
Most important thing is how much respectful you are towards
Each other.
Fourth point, this is a concept that I have in my mind about parenting. I call it as thin line parenting.
Okay.
So what is thin line parenting is, every parent walks on a thin line. On one side of the thin line is you are extremely protective about your child. You don't allow your child for anything which is slightest of, safety concern. And on the other side of the line is a lot of freedom.
Okay.
So many a times when you are making a decision, if you make one kind of decision, there is a possibility that you are restricting your child.
Oh.
Your child is deprived of the exposure, the learning that the child requires. If you are on the other side, maybe you are being such a free parent, you are leaving your child completely. Your child might get certain experiences, negative experiences in life, and harmful experiences in life. So every time a parent is trying to be on that thin line,
Yeah.
and whenever they are making a decision, it is also a very tough decision for them. For example, we had to make this decision to send you to New York. It was a tough decision because we know that US is not, that unsafe, and you will be staying in the dorm. But still, it's not easy for parents to do that. But if we don't allow you, we are compromising on your learning, your
Yeah.
progress, your dream.
Yeah.
If you remember when you went to New York initially, every night you used to make sure that you are back in your dorm on time, you are safe. And then we understood that no, you are capable enough of,
Yeah.
taking care of yourself. So once that assurance was there, I think we never interfered in
Yeah.
what you're doing, where you're going, etc.
I think it was just the first month that I would text you every day
Yeah,
after
yeah,
coming back that
yeah.
I'm back. A lot of parents say that parenting just feels like we are failing all the time. Keep feeling like we're doing like wrong things all the time. As a parent, like how do you deal with that?
You are not a superhuman. You are not a super parent.
Yeah.
There will be certain times when you can feel like that. You know that things are not right, but it's not right to blame yourself. Nothing on this planet is perfect. So, when I say that you need to be tolerant with your children, first thing is you also need to be tolerant with yourself.
That is so important.
Why is it important to be tolerant about yourself is, as I always say, anger is a negative emotion and so is guilt. Guilt is even far more destructive than anger. You have done your best. There are times when things can go wrong. So just figure it out that in this situation also now what can I do?
Yeah.
Rather than blaming your own self, your surroundings.
This was a nice ride, was it not?
Yeah,
We should do this more.
I know.
Should we not?
Absolutely, we should do.
If you like the video, like, comment, share,
Do
and
share your experiences and your feedback certainly.
okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye.